Hey guys, I'm EDC Gunner, and today I'm just gonna go briefly through some of the interesting comments and questions you posted in the meantime. And first one is from my buddy Zeraha. Again, another really good review question for the next video. Good info from several watchmakers that Seiko 4r35 movement line contains plastic parts on day date mechanism and has plastic dial feet which tend to break after moderate shock. Finally, even hairspring seems to be of lower quality. According to them, day date complications tend to fail after a couple of years of wearing the watch, plus accuracy rating of 4R35, which plus 45 minus 25 seconds a day is not impressive. On comparison, the higher end Seiko 6R35 caliber is not suffering from mentioned flaws, and accuracy rating is much better, having plus 25 minus 17 seconds per day. And would you still recommend buying Seiko models featuring 4R35 caliber, or should only the models with 6R35 be recommended? Challenge is that Seiko models featuring 6R35 caliber cost more than $500 on retail, and that's exactly it. 6R is better, no doubt, but it costs more, and you get what you pay for. So it has plastic parts on day date mechanism and has plastic dial feet. Well, even 7X26 has plastic parts and plastic mechanism of day date, and it's not really an issue. An issue with the watchmaker's experience is that watchmaker most of the time gets these watches which are broken. So if the watch falls down, the dial feet breaks and everything else. But on every watch he gets, after, it's not a complete experience, because every watchmaker gets usually is broken. So what about those moments who are perfectly running? I had lots of 4R35 watches, and they seemed to work perfectly fine, even with the plastic parts. But it's the reality. If you have more money, it's better to buy 6R35 caliber, but that begs the question of a Swiss counterpart. So you really need to make a decision: should you go for the 6R35 or Swiss-made watches like Hamilton, Certina, Tissot, or whatnot? So the thing is, it's not really an issue, and I can recommend for R35 because a watchmaker only usually get broken watches, and the ones who are running perfectly fine, he doesn't know about them. So for example, on every 10 broken watches, there's probably 1,000 of them working perfectly fine. So we need to take that into consideration. But otherwise, it's a good question. Thank you for asking. And if you want completely accurate movement, you need to get something like a spring drive. And 6R35 has a better in-house Seiko-made balance, so that's why it's more accurate. But I have never really been the guy who measures the accuracy of the watches to a second. I know watches are made to be accurate, but there's much more to it than accuracy, and overall these watches can be regulated, and these 4R35 caliber usually settles within the first year of use and becomes a bit more accurate within the specs. So there are elements out there, but you need to take into consideration the price, and that's really it. Eric says on my Breitling Navi timer and Moonwatch video, well, my Speedmaster, I really feel you cannot go wrong with that choice. Del Primero is a classic as well. Black Bay is a nice watch, but I feel every bloke has one of these days, exactly. And it's kind of feeling generic, and I can tell you it feels really, really generic to me. If you're going diver, I take a look at the Pelagas LHD, and since this guy is all about chronographs, why do not consider a Hoyer Monaco? Yeah, that's a classic, iconic chronograph. Caliber 11. It is Salida movement, but it's really a classic movement and classic watch. I would love to add one to my collection, and I had the opportunity, and I regret not adding it. Rob something on Russian says, please make Russian subtitles. I would love to add Russian subtitles, but probably because of my accent, but I'm not a Russian, believe it or not. So I would have to pay someone to do that for me. So, and also Zaraha says, my advice for the Cornelius, he says, would be to try on the watches before you buy them and ideally compare them, and that's true. If you have the opportunity, go to the boutique, go somewhere. You don't have to rush. Put it on your hand, see how it feels. Zenith El Primero, I think it's an excellent choice, and you don't have to go with the Omega Moon watch. And Enrique says, I had your same question. I'm going for the El Primero. Its quality is way above the Moon watch, and I can agree to that. Only thing, I'm a little bit biased, and I like the big bucks and stuff, and marketing and walking on the moon and stuff. But El Primero is an excellent choice, and I have that also on my list to add to my collection. And I love watches says Navi timer is beauty, but water resistance sucks. It's a pilot's watch. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm EDC Gunner, and see you on the next one.